Whoa, whoa, whoa. Love the little vibes in a star. I'm hooked on this thing called reggae music. Whoa, have been for a very long time. Since the very first time I used it. Whoa, it's taken over my mind. Ain't a single thing that I can say, and ain't nothing else I can do. I'm saying, whoa, oh, I know you're loving this feeling, whoa, and I'm really loving it too. The Almighty sent me this blessing, whoa, it's really helping me live. Say, say, who am I to be missing? Yes, with this feeling reggae can give. I'm hooked on this thing called reggae music. Whoa, have been for a very long time. Since the very first time I used it. It's taking over my mind. How many times have I told you, things ain't really that bad. Don't buy the things that they sold you, cause that's what's making you sad. And every little bit of my heart, and every single piece of my soul, and everything that's within me, that is reggae's taking control. Na. Hooked on this thing called reggae music. Whoa, I've been for a very long time. Since the very first time I used it. Whoa, it's taking over my mind. Say it one more time. Nobody knows the struggles we've been through. Yeah. Without this music, I don't know what I would do. Whoa. Said I moved on this thing called reggae music. Whoa, have been for a very long time. Said yes, I had.
What up, Massive? What's going on?
The first time I use it.
I got a great one for you today. It's gonna be a blast, gonna be a vibe. Trust me. This thing called reggae music got me going crazy up in here. All right.
Reggae music in my brain.
Large up to everybody right now listening in on YouTube.
When it hits,
my Facebook fam.
okay.
Yes, man. Ghana's in the building.
Reggae music into.
Take a minute to share the link. Let your friends know.
Whoa.
This is where we're at. All right. We got another joint we're gonna drop for you right about now. But let's start the show. Let's go.
This is Wayne Wonder saying J Code, legal businessman. Bang. Boom.
I mean say this a protege, homegrown with G Cole, what you say, we make them know what reggae music we a play, this is protege, the one and only representing for G Cole, you know. Check it, he's out.
And we said them not got no style like we. G Cole, them not got no style like we. None of them no wicked, no wild like we. Accurate, Kabaka Pyramid representing for the number one selector and radio host. It's all about G Cole, keep it locked. Accurate.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Kali. I'm hanging out with your boy G Cole on the Homegrown Show.
Yes. Welcome one and all. That is Homegrown with G Cole. It's the Midday Linkup right here on Jamaicans.com. Got a nice vibe for you today. All right. You know me, I love chopping it up with the legends, the OGs, the great ones. All right. We got a dope conversation coming your way today. Here's what I'm going to say. So this thing I call humility. A lot of times, I think we sometimes forget the legendary things. And when I say forget, I don't mean that we forget, but I think we underappreciate And sometimes when the artists them look like 18-year-old forever, sometimes we underappreciate too the fact that we talking legendary stuff, we talking legendary artists, we talking about catalogs for days. Again, I want to big up all my first responders, everybody out there doing what they do. My nurses, my doctors, my firefighters, my good law enforcement people, the good ones. You know what I mean? I want to big up everybody out there doing their thing. Well, go on, Martin. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Ilka, it's Berlin in the building. Nadswa Guan. Welcome, 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 one and all. Again, take a minute. Share the link. Tell your friends to tell their friends that we got a nice one going on for you today. All right, we're gonna have a convo like no other. And again, I'm a kid in the candy store. You know me, I love having a convo with the OGs, with the great ones. All right, that's what I do. All right, so take a minute to tell everybody. I want to lodge up everybody celebrating birthdays. I want to big up TC Flex celebrating his birthday today. Be safe, enjoy, have fun for me and you. It's crazy times right now. So as you do what you do, be safe with it. You know what I mean? Protect yourself so we can do this again next year. All right. I want to also, hey, I'm celebrating my 30th, my 10th anniversary today. All right. So I ain't going to be on tonight. When I'm done, I'm out. All right. Today I'm gone. All right. I got to go do what I do. Got to make sure that I prep myself for another 10. But I want to thank everybody that support us, all the well wishes, the kind words, the whole nine. Everything everybody sends our way, we appreciate it. All right. Nothing but love, nothing but love. In this day and age where nothing lasts more than a minute, trust me, I'm grateful. 10 years putting up with me. I'm the lucky one here. You know what I mean? I ain't got much to put up with, but putting up with me, crazy. Again, today we chopping it up with the legend. When I said the legend, I'm saying Mr. Wayne Wonder. All right, I'm gonna do a little thing right about now. It's a little snippet kind of vibe, just a little catch-up vibe. We ain't even gonna get into, you know what I mean? Because we gotta chop it up. We gotta talk. We gotta have that convo. The convo I've been looking forward to for a hot minute. All right, brand new videos and tunes coming out on the daily. So I'm gonna drop a video or two at the end of the segment before we get up out of here. But for the people out there that's gonna be crazy mad at me, I'm gonna say, boy, G Cole, you're crazy. You know, dropping up your mad. We've had segments on here where we play Wayne Wonder for 2 hours and people are written, man. Damn. I'm talking about hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. Right? So I'm gonna do a little something right now. Roll with me, all right? Rock with me. It's splash time, it's teaser time. We got you, all right?
This is Wayne Wonder saying just keep it locked to Homegrown with G Cole. This one's a bombshell. Feet and well equipped and play the latest. He is dangerous. G Cole is dangerous musically. Wayne Wonder say that.
The saddest day of my life. The saddest day of my life.
It's the teaser segment. It's the teaser segment. Don't get mad. It's the teaser segment. I say it's the teaser segment. It's the teaser segment. It's the teaser segment.
To keep up with the marsh man. They got them regrets another cash man. Be careful.
Just the teaser segment. If you ain't got the catalog, we can't do this with you. We can't do this with you. If your catalog ain't right. If your catalog ain't right. We can't do it. You know what I'm saying? If your catalog ain't right, we can't do them things, man. We can't. Oh, snap.
No. Wayne Wonder. No.
We can only do it with Babyface.
Check this.
We can do it with Michael Jackson. We can do it with Wayne Wonder, just splashing stuff on people like, what? Tell your friends to tell their friends, ladies and gentlemen. If your catalog not stay like this, take a chill pill because it ain't like, you know, trust me.
Love Moses.
Jano Star.
Love Moses.
Jano Star.
Hey. Them searching them.
Wagwan Xavier, how you doing? We're doing the splash thing. We're doing the splash thing. Catalog of a right. It's off a right. It's off a right.
It's a little story about life. Everybody that live will show.
I'm just trying to let y'all know where I'm with it. All right, where you at with it? Do you have your Wayne Wonder catalog out? If you ain't got it out, you gotta go. You got to leave.
I'm in a factory working, hustling on the side.
Me telling myself on the thing not proper on the can. Don't try it. Do not try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
When I'm with you, I hear a song that makes me laugh and smile.
All right. That's enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all, we cool and everything, and you're sitting here saying, all right, G. Cole, that's that. You didn't log in for me today. All right. You ain't logging for me today. So we got to bring the guest of honor on, and I'm going to get these off my ears too, so I can chop it up the right way. We don't want to know. Well, go on, my brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm loud and clear, brother.
Cool, man. I have to do the snippet. I was watching, I think it was the American Music Awards one time. This is a name we don't say out in public right about now, but you don't know, back in the day we did. They dropped out, R. Kelly came out and was just dropping snippets. I'm like, yo, you got to have the right catalog to be able to do something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and if nobody else has that catalog, it's Wayne Wonder. So we're going to get into it right about now. We're going to talk to Wayne Wonder right about now. In my eyes, my ears, my art, my catalog, the legend. Like I said before, because I look like about 18 and I think that people know, you know what I mean? You still look like a young boy. So the people, them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, boy.
You can hear me?
It's not a cat, you know, it's a lion, man.
Bam. It's the lion log.
Yeah.
Cool, man. First of all, how you handling the situation right about now? Things are a little crazy right about now, and people at home. How you handling the situation right now?
I could just, find a space and work within the space, man, I know, say, remember when Tennessee say reality, I face reality, I would just face reality. I know, say, it's what it is, and just, you have to just adjust, So, I have to just adjust, and just hope for the best and just do the right thing, Me not yet, Jay. Jay, me not hear you.
My bad. You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Engineer calling sick. I mean, you wanna do it. So now I'm saying, in these crazy times right now, with things going on the way they are right now, I feel like the walls are closing in, and a lot of people instead of being inspired, they get uninspired. But I keep seeing music coming out from Wayne Wonder, day in, day out. Another tune come out, a video come out. Talk to me a little bit about staying inspired in these times.
Well, that's been from ever since, like, me as a youth, when I go work, I just come in and I have a home studio. So it's like, my studio, I'm a sanctuary. So I'm always in a studio the whole vibe. If I not record, me a writer, me a do dub plate, or, because me an engineer. So me a record myself, and me a do crazy thing, me a make mixtape. So I just keep myself active musically, So I just keep fully active, and you have to love it. It's a built-in thing. You don't have to do it under pressure, and just do it on a good vibe. You know what I mean?
I love that. No, I love the rear view mirror because it gives us, I always feel like my favorite artists, my favorite people in general, in order for me to understand what they're doing, why they do what they do, I got to kind of reflect on the beginnings. Born in Portland, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, Kingston, I presume, because that's the hub for the music. So in order to get certain things going off, you have to make your way to Kingston and so forth. But take me back to a young Wayne Wonder before music. What was that experience like?
When I moved to Kingston, I was like on the breast,
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man.
Mad.
So most of my time, I used to go back and spend time with my grandma. Still, rest in peace, grandma. But apart from that, I always the city, Eastern Kingston, Sliplock Road, Paradise Street, Camperdown Road, Franklin Avenue, you know what I mean, Raytown, Water Street. It's always a Eastern Kingston person, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, I love that. Now, we're talking music, and when I dig in the catalogs from way back when, we talk Penthouse.
Lion.
The lion log, you know what I mean? My bad. I'm gonna have to adjust the vocabulary. The lion log, you know what I mean? We're talking about Penthouse. So I'm gonna just drop some words for you, and you talk to me about that time, that era, that place.
Okay.
So Penthouse. Talk to me about Penthouse. You can't hear me?
Where's that?
Pentoast. Talk to them about Pentoast.
You know, it start way before that, you know, where it really started from my Tubbies still, you know. Singing melody introduced me to King Tubbies, so I record my first 45, so I can't leave out King Tubbies, because that's where it started from. And singing melody helped me up Jacob's Ladder. And I mean, I introduced me to King Tubbies, so I bought my first 45. You know what I mean? From there, when I was singing on Metro Media, a DJ on Metro Media named Japanese, but I tell you all the people who helped me up Jacob's Ladder first.
Yeah.
Japanese introduced me to Lloyd Pickout Dennis, Pickout label. And I did a song called "And No Matter What You Do, Girl, It's Over Now." That song that start buzz. After that, the album for Pickout. And then now Pickout fly out and went to the UK. And then, you know, that's how I find Penthouse. And when I went to Penthouse, I realized that the youth I find there named Dave Kelly was somebody I knew from youth days. And I said, yo, I really, I know the youth, man. I know the youth, brother. And from there, you know, I started going to Penthouse day in, day out, and, you know what I mean, the catalog. We just basically have a studio for ourselves. Just every day that the sun rises, is studio. Years in years out. We don't have a studio for ourselves. Just do whatever. So, you know.
Love that. It's amazing. I've had conversations right here inside the studio with Singing Melody. They mention Wayne Wonder. I have this conversation in here, so with the late great Bobby Digital, mentioned Wayne Wonder. You know what I mean? Chopped it up a little bit with Tony Kelly. He mentioned Wayne Wonder. I never get to talk to Dave Kelly yet, but he mentioned Wayne Wonder. And I'll still go back to this. I think because of the fact that you don't look more than 18 years old, sometimes we don't realize that a long time Wayne doing it, and not only that you've been instrumental in a lot of people's career.
3 decades, man.
3 decades.
Yeah.
Wow. Talk to me, cause Bobby Digital mentioned this a bit. Talk to me a little bit about the Buju Banton link up, the Gargamel and Wayne Wonder link up.
Yeah, you know that going, you know, as you just link up and we know meet up by Winston Riley and we just start par, and from there, you know what I mean, that's a chemistry thing. You know what I mean, introduce him to, you know, help him up Jacob's Ladder. Just that more I say. I don't want Pearl Lang. That's one who say, you know, help him up Jacob's Ladder from this up. I got you. No. We got some new videos. Let's say Wayne Wonder and DJ Surprise are doing them thing, right? We got 2020 now. Even before that, I say Wayne Wonder, I say DJ Surprise are doing thing. I say DJ Surprise, I dance up a storm. But I remember a line in Bogle where Buju said, Wayne Wonder, stiff like peas, that would. So that means Wayne Wonder is not the dancer, it's DJ Surprise of the group. I always have the flavor. I just carry them a drop on me, man. I always have the flavor and the flair, you know. I show me just my modest with it and my reserve and conservative with it, but me have it, man. If we have cameras in the studio, like from them time, like everything, you know, everybody a video. You just see the crazy things that we used to do when we were much younger, you know. Yeah, rock star thing, man.
Cool, man. Cool. I love it. Now, songwriting, when you started out, I'm talking about the likes of the Singing Melodies, you have the Sanchez, you have the Anthony Malvos, a time when singers, you're coming out in a time when there's a barrage of bad singers. Nowadays, a singer come out and he excels because a pure DJ debut and a one singer and a groove. But you come out in a time when there was a barrage of wicked singers, but you've managed to excel, stay at the top of it, and be a presence. How competitive was it in the world of reggae dancehall for a singer when Wayne Wonder coming up the ranks?
At them time, you don't really check here one. You see, the greatest thing them time there, you see, once you get for record and be a recording artist, I like the biggest thing, hearing the songs on the radio. So we never really think about competition. We just want, get the link for be at studio, because getting in studio at that time, I remember went by jamming studio and I was across the road. And when the gate fly, about 20 artists bomb rush the gate. And if you now have a man inside, we say, I remember one day I go through the gate and a youth named Soldier, security youth, but them have named Soldier. Because I said, the push on the man, give me my chest, coming like that, mom, the man lick me in my chest. See? And a youth named Beckett and Colin Roach. Colin Roach and a man said, no, man, I really could sing. I was singing from out of East, man. So I saw me start getting for coming at jammies, you know what I mean? So
Ah.
it wasn't easy, but you know, competition wise, we just want to sing, man. You know, we just want to sing. We just want to sing, man, and you know, get all the record when the record the wax just come off for the first time. You say, yo, shut up. You know what I mean? That was the joy, you know.
Yeah.
So I never think about competition. You know, say them time to sing Sanchez, I shot the place, squat in the middle of them. Where I look up to them, I say, yo, you know, yes, Sanchez has all pants and rhythm. I say, I love to go on a rhythm too. You know what I mean? Until singing melody, I mean, start to touch some dance and I work on a little sound named U-Type one. We start make the runs in Chemical Waterhouse. Sometimes I don't know what Waterhouse. The first time I go to Waterhouse. I know nothing about Kingston 13 that time. See,
Mad.
we start taking on
Mad.
the road. And, you know, it just I'm from there. Then we start work on Metro Media singer. Jimmy Metro. Say, yo, you have to be Metro Media singer. Because I sing at the dead name, Dr. See him fly out and gone for him too long. And the spot open up. And that's how I came at Metro Media singer. So I see my name up on posters all over the island, all over the place with Metro Media. Metro Media like a big sound, you know, giant sound. You're up on Metro Media singer, a big thing that man.
I love it. I love it. I love connecting the dots, you know, because like I said, I think especially in that era where we focused a lot in Jamaica on the covers, you know what I mean? Some hot, some top 40 songs, some R&B songs that smash, and we'll put our spin on them, and that can launch a career. We've had other artists come out who did that and kind of stayed in the vein of that. But when you look back on the Lion Logs too, you realize how excellent a songwriter Wayne Wonder is from back then. Was there a moment or something or a conversation or whatever that made you decide, say, you know something, I gotta focus on writing my original tunes versus just smashing a bad cover?
I mean, you know, at first that was like the way to get it. You want to cover sometimes the producer have the song for you when you go check him. So you never have much creative room. But then I reach a stage where start travel now. I realize, wait. I travel come foreign. America, I travel go to the UK. I can't go to UK and sing Rick Ashley song. I can't go to US and sing R. Kelly Dedicated. So I have a brother named Sebastian. He always cuss me. I say, yo, you know, you have your original song, man. You're going like you don't want to sing your original song. I cuss me out, dog rotten. You know, but show me genuine letter. I just hear him say, I say, John, I say, Paul Sebastian, you know, sir, you're right, you know. You're right. And from that moment, I decided I'm not going to cover no more songs. So like from mid 1992, 93, I just stop cover song. I buck up R. Kelly in an elevator and him up away where I hear him and I'm going like say, you know, some form of goddess and them thing there. So I start look at the difference about John, I not even feel good sing them song there again. To hold the treat with, you know what I mean? Yeah. So from then on, I just start tell my original song them more serious, you know, and I have to give thanks to Bobby Digital because Bobby Digital allowed me to write songs like Time to Say Goodbye and, you know, enough other song and I'm not gonna play no more strangers for the top 10, you know. Yeah, you know, Patrick Roberts, let me express myself original. So you have some producer where, you know, give me the chance to express myself original. You know what I mean? And I start get used to it, more used to it. I say, okay, me like the face. So one day I link Barry someone and I say, Father B, man, I love you. You help me write some songs, you know. And I say, let me hear some stuff for you. And me and him drive, me I pick him up, drop off, him climb up in vehicle service. And I say, jump in and I make a 2-door Civic, so you used to call it Pogle. And I carry Father B and pick up him fun and I make him hear some songs. And I say, Wayne Wonder, you know no help from me, man. Now you have to just sing a song them like how you sing the same over them, man. And that's it, you know. I said that means just sing them confident, just sing them your song, your story. So nobody can express it like you. And I mean, just express it in your form, you know what I mean? So that's when I really take it serious. I used to wear a bear salmon hat. I said, boy, I want to learn to write like Father B, you know. So I have this bear salmon hat when I wait for like about 2 months. I try to get some of the Father Bear's flavor, you know.
I love it. Now, growing up like 1989, 90, I started go high school. And when I tell you, say, we'd be on the buses coming home each day. And there's no way possible to get from school to home to school without at least one Wayne Wonder song. Now, I say this to a lot of the great artists, them. No royalties being paid or nothing, but enough girl me get to sing enough Wayne Wonder tune to me. I've done it. You know what I mean? So give thanks.
Enough you tell me that, man. Jonah tell me say you used to write out on my song. I say no girl and everything. I say yeah.
What you mean?
Over, you know.
Classics, and I use the word all the time, classics versus hits, because hits hit the charts, hit the airwaves, hit the masses at a certain time. Sometimes the machine contributes to the hits more so than even just the song itself. But I'm talking about classics. Very few people have classics, and sometimes further down in their career they can achieve these classics. But it sounds to me like once Wayne Wonder going to the studio from day one, it was classics. It was recording them classics. When you're going to the studio, are you conscious of that to say, you know, something, whatever I'm putting out, whatever I'm recording today, has got to be a forever song?
I guess we just do it from our heart. We're so excited about doing it, and we just have this energy. So I guess that we just put that energy in it, you know, because we just are excited and we just want to be true to it and real to it. Because, you know, King Tubby's once told me that just work hard, man, it'll pay off, man. So I always know, say, even if I record 10 songs, I not look for like that one that be the big song. I just record good songs. So I end up with a portion of good songs over, you know what I mean? Instead of depending on one song, because a man who have a hit song and him get so excited and crazy out it. Every day him there dub studio want to do dub with it. And him creative Joe start doing it. Because him a focus on too much dub. And him lose him recording skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kind of focus on dubbing at dub studio. But me always believe in recording studio. I get a call, say, yo, Mr. Rose call and say, you want some song or Ricky Cho. I say, sing, I come up a jar. No, them there. Food there. You know? And gear come and say, yo, sing up. Me about 8 for you. You know, so I come match the works and we get back to studio. So that's what, you know, that I think that makes a big difference though. So I spend most 95% of the time I'm in recording studio. 5% me there dub studio. Because I just come match the work, come back to recording studio. So that is a key part.
I got you. Now, over the years of watching artists perform, I've seen artists that have excellent recordings, but the stage connection's not there, or they have a hell of a stage connection, but the recording not really did it like that. But when I say the Wayne Wonder performances, the dots seem to seamlessly connect. Do you have a preference being in the studio versus the stage, or the stage versus the studio, or is there a difference at all?
Always a difference, because when you're in the studio, you have to have more composure. Stage is more energy and expressing it and getting it out. So it's two different categories. But you know, after times it's like you don't want to be on stage and lazy. I just sing the song straight. So like I put something in it, you know, dash it. So like me I ride a little bicycle me there Dunkirk on the stage. Them type of ride, you know, for the live performance. So it goes both ways, you know. But I guess it fall in place over the years, because I used to like watch certain stuff and say, okay, I saw the stage moments, all right, performing center, left, right. So you that's a simple format for stage. I can't see myself just step on the stage and I'm there on the center alone. No way. You know, I have to say center, left, right. You know what I mean? Left, right, center. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a pattern, man.
I love it.
Studio now, more composure. When I was voicing Saddest Day of My Life, Father Barris walked into the studio. And like me sing a note and it flat, and Father Barris press the top button and I say, Wayne, that note that little flat, you know. Sing it back now. I say, which part Father Barris? And I say, try to erase. And he more amazed and push it with the key there. Oh, okay, all right. That's right. So I got through that school where I could take telling also. You know, even though I have songs, but the general look for me, Father Barris, Godfather look for me and says, Wayne, I know they sound a little flat, singing back now. And it wasn't like no ego. I said, what Father Barris? You know what I mean? I said, all right, Father B. And we sing it back and I say, oh, yeah, true, the flat for true. So that makes you learn your pitch and your tones them. So, you know, it's a part of the learning process. So if you're not listening, you're not going to learn.
I got you. Speaking of which, generations operate differently, age groups operate differently, and just people overall operate differently. In order to be an artist, do what you do, it takes a lot out of you, which takes a lot of ego too. People make it sound like, say, boy, you know, ego is something bad. I think it's a situation where how you manage your ego, and are you controlling that ego versus is that ego controlling you? But you coming up into the studio, and as I talk to some of your peers, what I gather from them is the iron sharp iron, where the humility is there. Where, like you say, well, again, in the studio, and Father Barris come through and say, yo, Wayne Wonder, touch a note. Now, Wayne Wonder is a bad singer already. Under normal circumstances, I probably Wayne Wonder come to the studio and I drop some jewels and I say, yo, King, drop the thing at a certain way. But Barris come to you, and I get the impression it's not even just Barris. If it's just a regular person coming and say, Wayne, you're not opposed to listen to that. Talk to me a little bit about that kind of synergy between artists, because I think somehow, some way, excepting for a few people, we've lost some of that today.
Yeah, man, because you know, I just say if you just know to control that ego, because if somebody will give me constructive criticism, you know, I can't take it, because you know, I learn. You know, Mikey Bennett, I learn a lot from Mikey Bennett when it come on to songwriting. I learn a lot from Andel Tucker. I learn from Sly Dunbar. I learn from so much people who give me them knowledge, were shared with me. But you know, I'm a perfect what I do. So if you're not a listener, can take some criticism and you know, not make your ego take control of you. Sometimes you lose or some stuff where you have to learn, and I get to learn, because you know, you feel say you're bigger than the world, and you never get forget that the manual there, you never forgot through it.
Yeah, I got you. We have the pros and the cons, and the same thing that can be your strength can be your weakness. In a time like no, and a lot then too. Integrity of the business itself. As reggae artists, as Jamaicans, we've suffered a lot from lack of integrity in the business side of it. Coming from either lack of information, just lack of knowledge, as well as from other people being disingenuous.
True.
Right? I myself have dealt with writing a song for a major artist to see the credits come out and it's not on here.
No,
because the producer put it however I want to put it, right? And that's held us back a lot. Talk to me a little bit about the business side of this reggae thing. Forget music in general, but reggae, the integrity side of it. How have you been able to manage everything and make sure, say, yo, Wayne Wonder thing is on the up and up?
I must say, you learn as you go along the way. So when I found out that, okay, so a producer once told me that there's no pension in music. And then when I read up, I realized, what am I talking about? He was incorrect, because your pension are really your creative rights. So if me write my song, that will generate income forever since. You know, forever once, you know, reaching the right places, them and, you know, the right situation. So I found out that at an early age and get my stuff together and you know, say, yo, you have to register your thing, them and, you know, sing some WW music, and, you know, we have issues where what you were saying, your right song, and you don't see your credit on it. I've been through that before, but then my wise up and know, say, yo, that's not right, and you know, we have to go about it the right way. So once I even ended up having to send a letter from a lawyer to all some people, say, relinquish all claims, because them they depend on some shady thing. And sometimes when you do them things, there's you, them feel say, come like you are the bandit, and them are the bandit, and them are the bandit, you know. And when you do the right thing, they make it look like you do something wrong. You know what I mean? So we've been through all them things, but we learn and, you know, get for structure and say, yo, we see when you create, that your pay come from. You know, that your pay come from, your publishing, your mechanical right. So if you not get that straight, you just want DJ and perform and sing. You know, you thought all good, but at the end of the day, like, oh, quarantine idea, you know, you get checks from everything we ever do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I say, wow, for real, I just saw this day, you know, this is going on, what I go on, you know what I mean? So it shows me say that about my pension for choke, I mean, I have to kill up myself.
Right. Right.
I've written so many songs where, yeah, it's crazy. I know me really a benefit. I reap the fruits from it, because the works all over the years now. So, you know, I'm not, yeah, you know, box shuffle and, you know, tanglements with people, because, you know,
yeah,
I start out the thing from day one.
It's a do it proper from the get-go.
Yeah.
I love it, brother. I love it. Now, from a musical standpoint, you know, I spoke to Richie Stevens. I spoke to, again, some of the OGs, and I always ask these questions, especially to people, because I feel like Wayne Wonder has never had a lull. You may feel like it, but I felt like from the first day I heard a Wayne Wonder, you've been at the top. whether it be on that chart, this chart, or that chart, but there's always a win one that bumping on my headphone. There's always a win one that on my playlist. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you always had that going on. But talk to me a little bit about the eras. There's end of the 80s when reggae dancehall start fire up. The 90s, in my mind, the wickedest time in the reggae and dancehall history. The 2000s was tight too. Up to 2010, and I'm talking about the Don Carly one. I dropped the one bag of rhythm. When you have a bag of bad tune, Panther. You know what I mean?
Yes, you talk about era now, right? Remember, so we come up from like you said the sing over era was like, when me coming out like late 89, so but then after then we realize say yo, I see the DJ them up on stage like so when me I sing sadness then die without you and people are saying I tolerate me and I listen to them, so I realize say okay, watch me and them now. I find some nice melody on them up tempo in there. So it's like it's like you're in school still. So you always have to study and try to be ahead of the game. And then with the encouragement of Dave Kelly, where he want more the dancehall feel. So me as a singer now, I have to find a way. The rhythm I kick so hard, when me can come, I have to find some nice melodies where floating, because the rhythm don't kick already. So me not even have to act up myself. But also find some nice melody and stay so. Like some wave,
Yeah.
Other vibe, so you face killer with them on stage, being with them on stage, and them can call me anyone that. And I can come DJ on the same rhythm them with them on. I now I say, yo, give me my rhythm, because that I can slow down the place and kill the vibe. So you have to can be versatile away. So I figure it out. So we anyone that was always there, I compete with the DJs, and not really compete, but always there with the DJs then. Because me and them the combination together, So it's always a vibe. My master writing combination and arranging combination.
Right.
When Delroy Wilson look at me and say, yo, say you have to sing 2 songs from an album, And Delroy Wilson chose Movie Star.
Wow.
And I feel like crying. It chose those 2 songs. And I actually record those songs by myself first. You know what I mean? So that's the journey, man.
Trust me. I always wonder about it because like never sure to say bad like 90s dancehall. So when it comes to R&B, when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to dancehall, when it comes to reggae, let us look at the 90s as the golden, right? No, not in terms of commercial success. I know you went with the major label at about 2003 thereabouts. So not in terms of commercial success and accolades and financial rewards and whatever, but just in terms of the energy.
Yeah.
If you had a decade to choose, if me have a time machine, which I may have one in 2020, so you don't know, me investments with Tesla work out. So if I have a time machine right now, I mean, can drop you back in one decade, which one you go?
It's so funny. All right, yesterday the 90s nice, but like the 2003, guys, if I do it, you may do it for all through the 90s there. See? In 1999, I say, like I end up at a crossroad and I say, what else I can do now? And creative wise, I love make music still, and then I start thinking different because even though I do dancehall, but I want to add more to it now. So what I say, I love the 90s, with the creative and the song them hard, and the 2003 and on. Bring more like accolades, like as I say, my perform on Saturday Night Live, my nominated for Grammys, my win the mobile awards, but I still would get the 90s star. I just love the energy there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The 2003 and everything that bring more money still, but the 90s there, the energy way,
Yeah.
So that just
can't replace it.
Amazing. One word, amazing.
Wow. Now, when it comes to creativity, when it comes to putting out works, when it comes to just tapping into your juices, a lot of times when it gets commercial, when it gets too successful, when the ball starts running, when the machine gets behind it, people see the glitz, the glams. But for the artist, the inspiration sometimes is less because it now just becomes the gig. It becomes the job. But at the same time, we kind of need that. Again, talking to like a Bobby Digital and other people, one thing that they said about the 90s, which I didn't think about until the conversation, was that a lot of our best artists or signed to major labels. Then that fell off. You had your major label thing going on in 2003. And then now we've got a few people getting some other major label spots, right? Talk to me a little bit about that Atlantic Records experience, because a lot of times, again, that's a big ball, that's a big boat, that's the big cars. But there's so many places, things in control that's controlling it, that who knows if you are as inspired as in the 90s or whenever you're working on a lower budget, a lower level. Talk to me a little bit about that experience.
We don't know, like, you know, I just say that the vibe that when we make the 90s, the flavor there, it was so much more freedom. Then when you signed to a company now, I remember experience with Atlantic where they want every song to sound like No Letting Go. I say, yo, every song can't sound like No Letting Go. Now you that? Or every song to sound like No Letting Go. Are you brother named Craig Coleman? And me and him go at it. I say, brother, it's like them not get it, cause them not get it. So you find say if you're not focused, you will lose the creative flow, cause you end up a fight there with A&R. And you know, sometimes they make it look like say a one song, yeah. Me have a whole album. Me have an album with Friend Like Me, Bounce Along. Glad you came away. Them want to put out Enemies. Oh, me have sing No Letting, and then you want me come shoot up the place. It doesn't make sense. It don't make any sense. So them not know that thing there. So at that time about it was a good run still, and you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they make it look like a one song. Me tell you something where maybe a lot of people never know. You see, when you come on to like Caribbean artists, Jamaican artists, it's like a politics with these companies. See, me have 5, me have No Lingo, me have 10 other songs. And it's like, una tell me say, like you don't want every song to be like No Lingo. So it coming like I really No Letting Go on a push. See?
Right.
Same thing with Kevin Licker. Turn Me On. The man have more song. See? Ropey. You see, Tempted to Touch. It's like them always argue that type of fight that way. You know what I mean? And that's the real thing. That the glimpse and the glance, it come like it's not even real sometimes, Bridget.
Yeah.
See? But that Jamaican artist experience. You know what I mean? For real, I wonder if a racism or, you know, a systematical thing from day one. You know? And it's still there about, you know what I mean? Because I see them sign out some artists and them not putting a budget in other thing like how them do some other people thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's always a systematical thing. And if you're not firm, you can't survive it. And if you don't love the music, you can't survive it. Because they will make you jump off a building, Bridget.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We know about hardship. We know about squeeze up bread without nothing. We know about squeeze up bun without nothing. And everything. We know about eat just white rice alone. See? So it's a constant battle, but that's the reality behind it. It's like this company feels like, you know, them know the thing one, you know?
Yeah.
So it becomes a problem. If we now like a Jamaican youth, we make it now up there and know the culture and him at the A&R for Atlantic. You know what I mean? We understand it more. But this brother, he don't know not about my culture. See, if I come from No Letting Go to Enemies, we show up the place. When we have the whole of the kids around the world, I sing No Letting Go. You ever go glad you came a friend like me? See me I say?
Yeah.
But you know, so them tell them like a thing there. Look on Rope, you have more song, Tempted to Touch, and look on like a one song the youth have. Turn me and them are going like a one. Look on the bunches, Alien for the road, them are going like a one song the man.
Yeah.
You know I mean? So I highlight the systematical thing.
Mm-hmm.
The little youth them will come now say it's not easy as gonna think. You know, but no more with the whole social media thing, it get a little different and have more independent. Because youth are do good pan, you know, out there in the world without signing now. So independent thing. Independent label are do real good too. You know what I mean? And with the freedom, we just want to make song when my soul tell me. If me make a song say me there with my girl, I mean I break up. You can't tell me say I saw my song for God. When I me experience my heartbreak. No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a pain, I experience love at the highest point.
Yeah, not true. You know, again, we go back to the whole everything that glitters ain't always gold. And of course, you got to be prepared for certain things too. As we look at again them whole major label experiences, I look at a lot of the R&B acts and even the hip hop acts right now, who they're at the part of their career where they have a fan base, they have an audience dialed in. So truth be told, unless that major label is coming correctly, they don't really need them no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So right now, would you be opposed to going to another major label, or if the situation is right, you deal with it?
Going to, if the situation right, you know, because we don't want to sign, at this stage we don't want to sign to a label. We are partnership with a label. A business man now, you know, we're not signed to label like, you know, 360 deal and then control everything and them tell you when to jump and you know what I mean? No, a big man, you know, we're not, you know, if we get a partnership and them you know, them talk what we want, it don't make sense if it's not that.
Right. Well, I love seeing. I always figure out when it comes to the collaborations thing, you know, and it's like people think it's an easy thing, you know, but it's when you have your thing going, you have your energy, you have your flow, you have your vibe, and then you gotta collaborate with artists. Then you have to make room sometime for fit them energy, fit them vibe, and sometimes there's a challenge to do. But every single one of your collaborations to me have been on the same level as your solo joints. And then there are some artists who the solo joints are not that much fire, but when them get on a collaboration with a fire artist, then it brings them up there. But you are equally playing when it comes to your collabs and your solo effort. Talk to me a little bit about what energy it takes to go from doing your solo thing, because we're one that don't start. But to go share the studio, share the stage with another star, another artist on a collab, what kind of energy that requires?
Most of the time, it's like, you know, when we were young and we started out, there was no ego. So everything was flowing nice. You know what I mean? When Shaggy linked me for work on Bombastic album and we do something different on the Bombastic album, it is like the vibe what Shaggy gave me, it's like he was happy to do it, and you know what I mean? But then I studio with all Frisk, but then I studio with Dan Youth, and you know, my voice excess amount and want Dan Youth to feature on it, and you know, with us, it was just like chemistry was right, there was no bad vibe, so the song just turned out easy. It never even feel like work, it just feel like we have fun. You know what I mean? So when that is gone, and you gotta do, just imagine me, I gotta do a combination of the artists and him each up in the corner, him now giving that energy. That song that can't come out good. Or when him come in the studio and feel saying bigger than everybody in the studio. That never come out good, Virgin.
Yeah. I got you.
You know? If that could be a level by level the vibes.
No.
Vibes of the level come out nice. You know what I mean? You can't come with an attitude like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel you. What about the energy now? Because you've been doing it from the time when the artist would have to come meet you at the studio. Now at the time when you can wake up to an email with a verse and you know put it together and whatever the case may be.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
As Canada said, vocals come. Vocals reach.
The thing.
Vocals reach. Yeah.
Cooler, man. Cooler.
Sometimes you reach a stage where sometimes you want, like for me, I like working on my zone, you know what I mean? Because me have a project, and if me I deal with, like, say, midday and my time for record.
Yeah.
Like a song. It either have to be late night or early morning, wee hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So...
So it work out then. In your case, it can work out beneficial for them send the track.
Yeah, man, that's simple thing, man. I said we said that we are engineers, you know, so we know we can make it happen, man. So if me there here, a man send come for me and Bounty Killer do a dub. And him say, we ain't wonder, a young killer. All me have to do, you know, when me say, yo, big up the J. Cole and the one I say, what the man I say killer? So killer space is there. So killer said, oh, you know, shut up and pull it up and go so. And let me go back. I'm a slur it out, and when you hear it, it's like we were there.
Yeah. Technology.
Technology. That's, you know, if you keep up with it, you're gonna get lost. May I use Pro Tools from Pro Tools at 3.0. May I use Logic from Logic was 7. You know, them thing there, Logic 10 and Pro Tools 12 now. So I use them thing there from day one.
Wow.
You know, if you keep up with it, the whole thing. If J. Cole said, we don't want to make 2 drops now. You can't check your email as my move from here, so you know,
yep, we can testify to the one there. No, here's the thing that I wonder about now. You've collaborated with some of the best ones, right? And then there's another artist that you've been doing a lot of collaborations with of late. I mean, I don't know if the artist there give you no trouble, because the artist there, him look like a trouble artist, you know.
No,
artist him surprise, right?
Surprise is of issues, man.
Talk to me a little bit more surprise.
The whole thing with surprise is just like, you know, you have people along the way like no matter how you assist them or help them never ever gonna give you the credit there. So other type of vibe there. You know what I mean? Cause me I work with me have song with Surprise from ever, and now it make a big excitement. Say me take off in bars, them and I'm like 4 bars, and it sound like him a DJ. I'm gonna grab the mic. So Surprise have issues, man. So I'm not team pay him no mind. But I'm a vibes still, you know.
But him bad still. So you have to work with him.
Never work with them. The Deli ranks and rhythm come give him on him S20 and he must say, Deli, they tell me if a feature on it and me in a feature on it. So that's a surprise going, man. You can't please him, man.
So you can't pay him too much money. Trust me, brother. I know the vibe.
You know like them to go down the park. that two energies there are force, you know, so you know, it keep it creative because that's why I tell you, say, like, doing a combination song for me was like, I just know, so I can't oversee. Combination song with a DJ, especially a DJ. The singer can't sing too long. You know what I mean? You have to just, you know, can't sing too long. So over the years, I master them things there. You know what I mean? What kind of formation we have play? Like football, you have to 4-4-3. You know, it's like, we have a verse, chorus, verse. You know what I mean? So, depends on the format and the hit format. When we sing it up, the DJ is supposed to come right after.
Surprise! I say go more time. I say go with Big Star. I'm saying kind of tough sometimes.
The problem with me and Surprise one DJ on songs where him not fit in. You know what I mean? Come here, me I sing. Just imagine me I sing. Let me love you tonight, baby, come over. Now there'll be no space now that for Surprise virgin. So you can't be mad, you know. I'm an alter ego, man.
Listen, Surprise is like you have to keep him in check. If we go off the rails.
Yeah, man. Not enough time, man. The man can tell you a rehearsal, man. I come for rehearsal and Surprise. You know, a DJ and with what 3 hours we booking out. You can't DJ for 2 hours, virgin. I'm in a rehearsal. Crazy.
Large up Surprise every time. No, something I'm really rate, you know, and I sometimes I think it's how people come up in the biz. Like you came up in an era where strength is given. You mentioned Barris, you mentioned a lot of the OGs them prior to you giving you the strength and the support. I see now you doing the same thing. Like there's an ill collab with you and Tiffany Malvo, and I see that you're not opposed to working with the upcomers, right? Talk to me a little bit about that part of the biz in terms of sharing your talent, your nurturing, your mentoring, because I feel like half the reason why we get these generation gaps in our field, for example, we'll have an era that we are shot and we did it. And then we have another era where it's only working out in a dancehall or in your personal playlist or whatever, but not on a major level because I feel like the mentorship is not there. You know, and a lot of times it's the ego from the upcomers to a feel say, yo, yeah, you are OG and you've done this, but me know the thing. You know, everybody knows everything. Talk to me a little bit about that mentorship and you working with younger artists.
It's that was something in me from day one. If you check the history, remember I work with these artists before people know them, you know. I drive, I go pick them up, I carry them around before a lot of people know them. So that was something where me just came natural to me. You know what I mean? So I just continue to give the strength. You know, someone helped me up Jacob's ladder, so why not?
Right. I love that. My brother, we're gonna sit down and chop it up all day. We have a new music video for drop for the masses them too. And again, I tell people when we sit down and drop the hits them, we're dropping. I say hits when based on what I hear, not based on what radio says or what the chart says, because we don't know.
That is.
You know what I mean? There's formulas to create the hits.
Mathematical thing too, you know.
I am a king, for example. That song then, right?
Yeah.
Love You Tonight. A bag of songs that came out more recently. When I listen to them songs, I'm saying to myself, them just as big as No Letting Go and so forth. It's just a different time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is it ever, I don't want to say pressure, but is it ever disheartening for an artist that has been to the mountaintop? You're accustomed to that. When you drop something else that is of equal caliber and it doesn't see the same level of success, does it bother you at all?
No, because from day one, I always say, my soul satisfied because guess what? If I know I put my best out and put my all night and sing from my art and my story, what I write about, genuine,
Mm-hmm.
it trust me, my reward big. You know,
Mm.
like when I wrote No Letting Go, I didn't think about like, you know, what all of that. I just want to say, may I write a song where from my heart and it meaningful and you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
me look on the difference. Because if you do that, you pressure yourself. You pressure
Yeah.
yourself. So you don't ever do that. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
sometimes the thing where you drop a couple of songs and the song where you think say I gotta be the song. It wasn't a song that let me prove it to you. Remember the album where Saddest Day come out from? The album they never named Saddest Day.
Right.
The album was entitled Don't Have To from a different song on the answer. I don't have to get freaky with you. But I saw this
Yeah.
a big song, a movie star on song there. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
doesn't show you if it does make sound.
Right. Right. I dig it. I dig it. And then now you always have, like you said, with the major labels, the A&Rs, whomever they are, they're always looking for that next No Letting Go. As an artist, do you ever find yourself looking for that next No Letting Go also?
No, because you know sometimes all right, you see, sometimes it's all about you. So a songwriter when you create, you know, you have a different mentality. Because all right, suppose me wake up this morning and I feel low. What kind of that energy I feel so? And maybe I go through a thing where that me I go write about. You know, I said, you know,
Yeah.
like I might have a friend where deal with me away. I say, boy, Chano, I swear so with a genuine star. I swear so with my genuine leader. I go right down the lane there. If I meet a hot party, a hot pepper, I say, yo, the girl look, yo, the girl they're fine, you know. I go write a nice love song about how she fine and you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it all depends on the mood. So I'm not tailgate star.
I love it, brother. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're gonna have it when the world opens back up and the cloud dissipates. We're gonna come. We're gonna get into the studio for come do a concert.
You see that thing there with the man from? I think it's a Trinidad brother come up on the balcony and say, I can't take it. I want to party.
I saw that. I true, people lose their mind right now, Papa. Trust me. But we're gonna link up, we're gonna bring the people to some music. Let the masses know what's coming up next for Wayne Wonder, what them need for go look out for. Because I got some stuff I'm gonna drop for them, but let them know what they need to be looking out for from Wayne Wonder, right?
You have the Love You With Me and Tiffany, really Tiffany Malva and Wayne Wonder. That's how it really is, you know?
Yeah.
I have Genuine with me and Jonah, one of my next, you know, bro nephew them too. I come up, you know, I help up Jacob's ladder too.
Cool.
And you just, you know, you can look out for the bad one with DJ Ream, Champion Squad. My Love Is Real. Me also have a next bad one from the S20 Ream, produced by Deli Ranks. Deli a bad producer. Yeah, man.
Yep.
That song that not kill the woman in the cars. From where I get so much, you know, it's horrible videos and voice note and, you know, how they treat the woman them. So it's like, you know, when they kind of get sad about it. You know,
Yeah.
so I tell them on them, say sometimes you have to set love free, you know, even though it may not be easy. But, you know, sometimes you have to set love free. You can't, you know, just a kill off the woman them, so brethren. So that inspired from what you know, that whole thing where they are going, you know. That's a kill the woman them stuff. It, you know, it's like crazy, you know.
Wow.
So and then we make songs with meanings. So if you don't catch on it today, catch on it tomorrow.
Right. That timelessness within the music.
Yeah. You know, like you miss the bus and you have to wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Or the train.
I love that. Drop also the social. And you know, before we even ask if you do that, you just mentioned message because again, you drop the love song them. Yeah, to me, there are very few artists. Artists will tell you that I'm a reggae and dancehall artist, right? But truth be told, there might be a reggae artist that has ventured on the lines of dancehall, but a reggae them thing. And you have some artists that dancehall artists, and they try venture on the reggae thing. You know what I mean? Other them thing, but it's fed by the other artists. You are probably one of the few artists that I don't know if me create a playlist and me can't label it with reggae or dancehall. I've got to label it Wayne Wonder.
Let's call me Wayne Wonder, yeah.
See there?
You have style can't spoil.
Cool, no man.
And I leave me to self, you know.
Yeah.
You know, once
I
you have
love it.
good music, instrumentation, good movements, we can find something fit.
I love it. I love it. Very few people do both things well. You have people who can do one thing great, but you have a few people who can do both things well, and you are one of them people. So congrats on all of that. Thanks for the years of great work.
We're crazy, like you have to hear some artists like, you know, they would have depend on more up tempo beat, and then like a sound man would ask him, say, all right, more on a song upon the Tagalog and real rock or something. You have to can pass the test. If you're not pass the test, I don't think you're really good.
Wow. Now, how much of that? How much have you been able to do that?
When we hear a lot of them, the rhythm there are 441 and the vocal there are Miami. the rhythm there Negril and the vocal there Kingston. You know what I mean? Rhythm there are London, UK, and the vocals there up a Wolverhampton. One of them
I know how easy something for doing. It's not that easy thing for do.
Yeah. So if you not pass the test, that means you don't really know about key and cards and pitch and everything then.
Yeah. The full circle thing now. Here's a full circle thing. You mentioned that right there, being able to do that and do it properly. How much of that, again, having a conversation with the Bobby Digitals and so forth, how much of that do you attribute to the fact that you were on Metro Media? You know, where you do the sound part of it first before you became an established recording artist versus right now today where people are recording artists long before them ever set foot on a stage.
Yeah, that channel is kind of nice because like being on Metro Media every night and you sing, like when I sing a set of song Tuesday night, but Sky Joe's draw some different set of rhythm the Wednesday night, and I still have to figure out the key for singing on the rhythm there. So it make you get versatile. You know what I mean? And you have to sing live, you know what I mean? You have to sing live and you have to sing on key. So you know, and I like say, I record a song and the pitch not too right, and I have walk and say, nah man, use Melodyne and fix it. I use Pro 2 and auto-tune and fix it. It wasn't like that. You have to sing it back. Just like come tell the Barry say, we need that note flat, you know. And I had to sing it back. You know what I mean? So even if you use like a Melodyne and like an auto-tune, it's not fair fight. But you hear a lot of vocals have the walk on it. Because the key in the right, so the vocal alignment are auto-tune or Melodyne, I try to grab it in a which part it's for them. So in a authentic, that's why it sound there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But try to sing it close as possible. No two waves is identical. No matter how man can sing, no two waves is identical.
Wow. We have to have a little class, a little section where we want to come drop the jewels from them. You know what I mean? But brother, always not enough. Like I said, with your catalog and your thing, we have to sit down one day and go through some stuff.
No, that's why I keep my fingers crossed. I want to come in the studio, Bridget, a long time. I tell you,
In the meantime, though, just go and stay safe. All right. Yeah. You see you out there juggle some leather. Enough artists that are ball line up, but then they put up a picture when them in the high school, right? Yeah. Oh, under 16 thing.
This morning, me gear that man.
Cool now, man. Cool now. Keep it up, brother. I'm gonna see y'all stay in shape. Make sure so when the world open up, we're good to go. Drop the social media thing.
100 miles an hour, man. Boom.
Cool now, man. Get them the Instagram, get them the Facebook, let them know where them can catch up with you.
Okay, can catch me up on the Insta, Wayne Wonder Music. My Twitter is Wayne Wonder 25. My Facebook is Wayne Wonder, the number 4 live. Cause I have some people try say them on me before me, so I have to put on the 4 and the live, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Cool, man. Cool, so I'm surprised alone you have to worry about it. A bag of people on the road.
Yeah. You know the thing go.
My brother, give thanks as always, man. And we're gonna make it happen.
All right, blessings, man. And big up everyone, big up everyone who are listening, one love and keep supporting the music, Big up and touch them all for me the link, you know what I mean? And joke, cool, you like that, man.
Give thanks, brother. Give thanks. We're gonna make it happen. And I got some of these new joints. I'm off to get the masses that out. So we catch up. See?
Yeah, man. I'm big up Jonah and the whole One Religion team. Big up everybody, man. Yeah, man. Big up Night Nurse. I'm gonna tell you.
Mad. Man, ladies and gentlemen, it's the legend. You hear me talk about, we don't use the word loosely. We talk about the legend. We talk about the OG. We talk about the man himself. The lion log is immense. Go check it out. It's Wayne Wonder. My brother, give thanks. All right?
Yes, bigger ranking. Do for
Oh, no. One love, one love. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Wonder. Older one, ya. Older one, ya. Older one, ya.
Thank you.
You're here today and gone tomorrow. Such is life. Easily changed. Oh yeah. So much pain and so much sorrow from your God.
It's called Genuine. A big one. I want to thank everybody locking in from near and far. Massive and Crew on Jamaicans.com. People listening in radio all across the globe, I appreciate you big time. Reggae Global Team. Large of yourself, Rubber Ranks. It's Wayne Wonder. We out. Sandra, I got you. We're going to get in the studio. We just got to wait till the world normalizes again, all right?
Just the way you treat me, you them, man, I the hands Christ, bro, God, you want you pray. God shot, let me see you pray. Anybody violate me, know you're ready to shoot them. Even when them not play me song, and when me feel how you tell me dog, stay strong. Stay far from beer gun. A brother like you, bigger call, be a one.
Large of yourself, Hal Anthony.
Even blood for me call you, my brother. God, you're genuine. You're genuine, bro. God, you're genuine.
We heard some of the classics. Now we listen to some future classics. Believe me.
You not take program. Same thing with me, dog. We not trust no one. Strike the logo, the slogan. No surrender, no retreat. All when me know you're wrong.
More.
For the champion girls,
It's called My Love Is Real.
my heart, took my heart, gave you my heart. Champion girls, none of them giving it real. Anytime I'm right beside her, I love the feel. Oh girl, I want you to know that love you feel. Baby, I'm my one desire, what it is. Oh girl, I say every time we are together, so much love enough. Money pass the love out and every way she can adjust. Fling it and she flush it and she not afraid and she up. She knows that me love it and I just can't have enough. Never felt that thing as better. Baby, anytime we are together, you only give me the best because I know what I need. All of my baby is real. Anytime I'm right beside her, I love her feel. Oh girl,
It's Wayne Wonder. Vibes.
baby, I'm a one desire, what it is. Oh girl, from we met on the first night.
Woman said future classics, right?
Allah called me
One after the other.
Slide tackle in the ball and score it. When the press gas me and floor it. So me don't have the time to ignore it. Boy, she say I'm me alone for boring. Only me. I mean she want to manage it. Only me. Yeah. Me can't you this? Only me. I mean she want to manage it. Only me. Yeah. Me can't you this? Yeah. We are one up to the songs of the contents. But when me put it on, no nonsense. Sweet me feel like condensed milk. Sugar with the sucrose contents. Only me. I mean, she want to manage it. Only me. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a future classics, but it's a future classics and it can't done enough.
Let flow, Tiffany.
Hey Wayne, what you saying? Talk to me.
Oh boy, From the moment you stepped in the room, girl, your presence had me so consumed. That is it. Well, I just wanna get her into my place,
Classic.
and hold you in my warm embrace. I feel it. And let me love you, love you, love you. 'Cause you're the girl I want. Let me show you, show you, show you. I wanna wrap you up in my arms. Let me love you, love you, love you. 'Cause you're the girl I want in my life, my life. Oh, girl, girl. Alright, you get to me. Love you, babe. Love you, babe.
Jano Star.
Da, 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 da.
Jano Star. The lion log is out of this world.
Let me love you tonight as we get closer. Let me love you tonight. I know it's gonna be alright. Let me love you tonight.
Let me sincerely apologize to all the ladies over the years that I've sung these Win Wonder songs to you and lie and tell us I'm me right them. Forgive me, alright? I just had to.
You are just what I need, you should know. Baby, I won't hurt you. Let me rock you with a steadiness go. Baby, I just take it slow. There's no doubt I just wanna make you mine. It's you and me, baby. In the time, let me love you tonight as we get closer.
OMSM1 Classics.
Love you tonight.
Future Classics. There's a tab for that.
It's gonna be alright. Let me love you tonight.
And I'm gonna give you something else that I think is very special. On the ready?
Let me love you tonight.
Hold on one, yeah, hold on one, yeah, hold on one, yeah, hold on one, yeah.
Believe by the kings and always all bring it till the battle sound only the wheels sound. Say my coco, show the way you wanna. Live a life and love the life I live, but don't love me for vanity, girl. Do you hear what the man say, baby? Hear what the man say? Wait a wonder. Sing it off now. I am a king with so much blessings to call my own. And I've got so much love to give you, girl. Girl, I'm not poor. You don't want love, walk through the door.
I gotta go, y'all. I got to
Sleep
go
by the
there.
kings and always all bring it till the battle sound only the wheels sound. Say my coco, show the way you wanna. Live a life and love the life I live, but don't love me for vanity, girl.
Time for me to go. I want to thank y'all so much for rocking out with me.
Say, babe,
It's been a great day.
hear what the man.
We don't know go anytime we get a chance
Wait a
to chop it up with the legends, the OGs. That's how we do it, all right? I must go. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, all right? Appreciate you big time.
Nakikinig sa música Homegrown with G. Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G. Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G. Cole。
You're listening to Homegrown with G. Cole.